Hey everyone, welcome back to Taijiquan calendar series. We're in April week 3 review, and we're going really deep into Pong, Liu, Ji, and An, and I'm really excited to be sharing these short drills with you. Alright, so the first one that we're looking at is rollback. Now, I know a lot of people have issues with rollback. There's a lot of questions with rollback. Specifically here, we're looking at the transition from Pong to the reach of the rollback. Pong to the reach. Right here, Pong. And then how does that transition into rollback? What I talk about in the description is the closing of the chest. Let's look at Pong, closing the chest here to reach forward. So here the chest is open, close the chest. The left hand and right elbow close, and that propels the hand. See the close? That propels the hand forward along with the legs as you reach and advance forward. I also talk about the spinal wave. From here, spinal wave gives you the reach with the back leg extension. So all of that is allowing for long distance Liu, long range rollback. We're going to look at that next week as well. So closing the chest, softly forward, and then turning as you sit back, turning to the left to redirect to the left. Sitting back, turning, redirecting to the left. Closing the chest, forward, sitting back, turning the waist to the left, and redirecting. It's very subtle, doesn't require a lot. I see a lot of people trying to do different coils and whatnot with the right hand. It's very simply this. You close the chest, reach forward, turn the palm down and then to the left. Spine wave is key there too. Okay, I hope that helps. Now we're looking at G, and we're going to be stepping with G, so this is really fun. Sorry, we're looking at the signature. Okay. So I like this move, actually. Really gets me into the body, and it takes us back to white crane basic patterns. It takes us back to our Qigong basic warm-up. Okay, and what that is for is to inform this signature movement in our form. This movement is heavy on softness, heavy on hip rotation and shoulder movement and chest bow closing. So you can see I'm alternating to the left, alternating to the right. Soon I'll be doing both hands. This is heavily moved by the waist. And you see that all of the joints here need to be soft, need to be fluid, relaxed. You could spend so much time just on this simple drill here. Notice the spine wave. Feet are parallel. Notice the spine wave from the tailbone up to the spine, goes into the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Waist, 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 waist. Right, and all of that goes to the fingers, And I would recommend you try it on both sides. Do this double side left hand, right hand movement. This will just help to inform the body and the movement when you need to do signature in the form. So now we're going to the form, doing the signature in the form. You can see it's moving from the left leg to the waist, to the spine, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. That's a fun one. Hope you enjoy it. Roll back, signature, G. And now we're looking at G. Sitting back, storing in the back leg, expressing. Notice the hand movement, how it lags behind the body movement, keeping a soft, fluid, what I call accordion-like movement in the body. So you see most of the movement in the hand and the body. What you don't see is the movement from the feet. It's difficult to see and it's difficult to feel from the feet. There's a lot of torque in just the feet from its grip into the ground. So you see there's a backward forward movement. Let's look at just the hips in the center line. The hips in the center line move, and you can see that the hand lags behind the movement. The lag as I step here. So the legs move before the hands. And this is also how Tai Chi ball stepping works as well. You know, because the energy lastly manifests in the hands and the fingers. It originates from the feet. So anytime the feet come together, you can turn and switch directions. Feet come together, turn and switch directions. And now we're looking at just the hand positioning of Qi. And we're alternating both sides to help deepen the feeling. And this is called the deep, I believe the deep thenar of the hand. We looked at it before and we're just alternating, turning the palm. So we're first feeling that in the hands and then trying to trace that movement from the hand to the wrist, to the elbow, to the shoulder, spine, tailbone, legs, and finally in the feet. So push to the right hand is yang. Push to the left hand is yang. Push to the right or to the left hand is yang. Push to the right, left hand is yang. Push to the left, right hand is yang. So the hand that is yin needs to remain soft. And the back hand that's yang is actually pushing. And so that alternates, and you should also get a feeling of that alternating and the power, the force, the energy shifting as well. As it shifts in the hand, it's also shifting in the feet, and you should feel that pressure and that torque from the feet to the ground. And for on now, we're doing another hand exercise just to deepen the feeling. This particular exercise and drill is focusing on the transition from Ji to An. So if you do it in the center, it's a little bit easier to follow. When you start to rotate the hips, and it becomes a little problematic, but it's something that you can all attune yourselves to. So we're slowing it down here. When we turn to the left, the right hand's coiling. turning to the right, left hand's coiling, turning to the left, right hand's coiling, and these are yin coils, while the other hand attaches. Right side coil with the left side with the right hand, left hand coil turning to the right, right hand yin coil turning to the left, left hand yin coil turning to the right. And you want to get the feeling of the wrist, the outside of the wrist in the opposite hand palm, outside of the wrist in the opposite hand palm. This will deepen your feeling for Na, for pushing hands as well, because you get all of this extra proprioception, contact information into the hands. And I'm just going to the center, fingers pointing forward, coiling, fingers pointing forward, coiling, using the chest and the whole body. Chest. And that's for An. We're going to be looking at Penglu Jian next week as well, in more depth. Hope you guys enjoy these drills as I do. Just so many gems as you continue to break down these postures. Great Qigong exercises. I'll see you next week. That's the Taijiquan Calendar Series 2019. Take care.